Have our multi-pot with collapsible steamer. We are making spaghetti for dinner tonight. So I'm about to put the spaghetti when it gets hot. It's got the lid that fits right down on there. And then in the 5.25 quart nonstick pan, we are making the sauce. So we're making enough for my parents tonight. And I'll get the mix and chop over there from my little tool caddy. And this is the best for making meat because you just chop and turn. It's gonna chop it up really fine for the spaghetti. Our meat is getting close to done, and it's really, that's what this mix and chop does. You just kind of do this chopping motion and you get your really fine pieces. So I'm going to use this. This is our smooth edge can opener, and it has this little tip right here. I used to wonder what that was for. It took me a while to learn that, but it just gets right under the edge of that and it pulls it up, and then I'm turning it toward me so I have a little control there, and takes it right off. Okay, we have added our spices to our meat. Got it chopped good with the mix and chop. And now we're ready to add our tomato sauce. So this is the small mix and scrape. And I really like the mini skinny scraper for my cans better. But you can see this will take every bit of that right out of the can. Now we've got our sauce in, and we're just going to let it simmer while we finish up the noodles. Alright, so our water's starting to boil. We're going to add our noodles. This is our multi-pot with collapsible steamer. And so I like to break my noodles in half. I guess not everybody does that. Some people just put them in whole, but for me, I like them broken in half. So just going to add them. And the really cool thing about this collapsible steamer is when they're done, you pick it up, they come right out, the water drains right out of them, and you are ready to serve. Shredded cheese on our spaghetti, and so I'm just shredding some cheese. These are our brand new, this is our coarse grater, and this is our fine grater and zester. And so I've already cut some cheddar, we've already got some mozzarella shredded up, and I am about to cut off a piece of Monterey Jack. I just want to make sure that it fits in my food holder so that I can shred it easily. And I just cut right through the paper and everything when I do these because I don't know why, because I just do. So, and then the new graters, the old ones, you had to put your thumb on and do some stuff. These are much easier. They have a little button in the back. So you're just going to pull that button down and then pull it out. And it still has multiple, so you can stand it or you can lay it. And it also comes with this handy bowl that it sits right over so that you can shred it right directly into that bowl. But today I have my flexible cutting mat because I have quite a lot here, and I also have, this is the medium glass mixing bowl, so it has these little feet that help it to sit right over the top of that. And then we're going to put the food holder on. We're going to fit this right down in there. Look at that, I got it right. And when it gets small enough, we'll use this to push it through, but right now it's kind of tall, so we're just going to use it without that. And your hands are not anywhere near those blades because you're using the cutters. And trust me, you don't want your hands near those blades. It is extremely, extremely sharp. So, and you can see just really quickly it's making some great shreds of cheese there. And when I get, so we like to make a 4 blend of cheese. So it's going to have cheddar, it's going to have Parmesan, which I want to take a quick minute and just show you the Parmesan because that is on, this is the fine grater. Again, the same button, so you pull it out. and it is also the zester. So I'm going to put the, well, I don't need to get that messed up because I'm doing it in my big bowl. So I'm going to put the food holder on there, and I think I cut this a tiny bit wide right at the top end, so let's narrow it. There we go.
Show them how fine it is.
And then we're going to zest it. Oh, they'll see it. And again, I'll hold it the top of the cheese with my fingers right now, but as soon as it gets down where I can put the food holder on, I'll use the food holder. But look how quickly that those are really sharp blades. And if you know anything about mozzarella, it's very hard cheese. So, but this zester has really good sharp blades, and it quickly just piles through it. And I'll show you what's coming out. Just your fine little tiny cheese. So this is our brand new cheese slicer. So it's got this slicing piece on the side. It's also sharp like a knife on that edge. But I'm just going to take it and I'm going to cut him off a couple of slices here. That end piece was a little odd, so, but you can see it cuts through the cheese like it's butter. Just, all right, we are making some garlic toast, some homemade garlic toast to go along with our spaghetti tonight. And this is on the medium sheet pan. Just drained all the water using that collapsible steamer. That was so easy. These are pasta tongs that came out last season, and so they're just going to reach down there and like they're going to get a good serving of the pasta. It's going to go right into my small stone bowl. And then we like cheese, so I'll add a little cheese and then put sauce. We've got one of our nylon serving spoons here for the sauce. And this is going to be our delicious spaghetti for dinner. Yum. And so this gets right under there. You just raise it up and pull it around, and right off it comes.